John Stones, our Manchester City hero, just dropped a bomb on the Premier League, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire football universe. The reigning champs hit a bit of a speed bump, stumbling through 3 back-to-back draws against the big guns Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham. Ouch, right? But wait, it gets better, or worse, depending on your team allegiance. Our lad needs a pick-me-up, a win to patch up those dents in their champion armor. So where do they go? Villa Park to face off against Unai Emery's squad. Now, if you thought that this was just another routine match, think again. This showdown turned out to be the theater of unexpected twists and turns, with the drama reaching Netflix series level. Now, let's talk about performance, or in this case, lack of it. Pep Guardiola, the mastermind behind our City Magic, must have been scratching his head at what went down. Aston Villa unleashed a barrage of 22 shots at Ederson's goal. Hold up, did someone mistake our keeper for a piñata? Because that's a whole lot of shots, and Pep's poker face probably shattered into 1,000 pieces. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, it's officially the worst performance under Guardiola's reign. We've seen better days, but hey, even superheroes have their off moments, right? It's like watching Iron Man fumble with his suit, unexpected and slightly awkward. But fear not, because here comes our man John Stones. Not just with a defensive move, but with a message that echoes louder than a vuvuzela at a World Cup final. He's sending signals to his City comrades. It's time to shape up or ship out of the title race. Think of it as the rallying cry before the epic battle. Stones is like our knight in shining armor, rallying the troops in the locker room, ready to bounce back from this unexpected hiccup. It's the kind of pep talk that you would expect from the captain of a ship navigating stormy seas. Hold steady, mates, we're in for a wild ride, but we'll come out stronger on the other side. And let's not forget that this isn't just any team that we're talking about. This is Manchester City, the heartbeat of football brilliance. Stone knows it, Guardiola knows it, and you and I know it. Sure, the recent setback might sting a little bit, like accidentally stepping on a Lego brick in the dark, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just a blip on the radar. City's legacy isn't built on avoiding challenges, it's about conquering them, rising from the ashes like a phoenix with shin guards. As we dissect this unexpected turn of events, let's remember that football is not just a game of goals and stats. It's a saga of passion, resilience, and those glorious comeback stories that make us jump off of our sofas, spill popcorn all over the living room, and scream at the top of our lungs. So, football aficionados, here's the deal. This setback is just a setup for the grand comeback. Stones has thrown down the gauntlet, challenging not just his teammates, but the entire league. It's like he's saying, alright lads, we've had our stumble, but watch us rise like a phoenix and soar to the top once more. The Premier League is no stranger to jaw-dropping narratives, and this chapter, my friends, promises to be a blockbuster. Will City bounce back stronger than ever, leaving rivals in their dust? Or will this become the plot twist that defines the season? City's Wednesday night clash leaves them 6 points adrift from the league's leader, Arsenal, and we're talking about a nail-biter of a situation, folks. So the reigning champs find themselves in the 4th spot, just 3 tiny points ahead of the dynamic duo Manchester United and Tottenham. It's like a football roller coaster. 1 minute you're up, and the next you're gripping the safety bar, but hoping for a smooth ride. But hold on, it's not all doom and gloom. Even in the face of disappointment, there's a glimmer of hope flickering in the Manchester City camp. And who's the torchbearer of this hope? None other than our guy, John Stones. In a move that sounds like Pep Guardiola playing chess with his lineup, Stones appeared as a lone defensive midfielder in Birmingham. Talk about shaking things up. Now, post-match, Stones didn't just shuffle off silently into the locker room. Oh no, he stepped up to the plate during the media duties and delivered a rallying cry that could wake up even the sleepiest of teammates. Picture the scene. Stones, the lone warrior in midfield, surrounded by microphones and cameras, dropping truth bombs like confetti. He didn't sugarcoat it. The defeat against Aston Villa was hugely underwhelming and disappointing. It's like biting into a chocolate chip cookie only to find out that it's a raisin. Stone felt it, we felt it, and every City fan out there felt it. But here's the twist. Instead of drowning in the sorrows of defeat, Stones are turning that pain into rocket fuel for success. It's like he's saying, yeah, we stumbled, we fell, but guess what? We're not staying down. This pain, this disappointment, it's not the end. It's the beginning of our comeback story. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good comeback story? It's the stuff Hollywood movies are made of, only this time it's happening on the lush green fields of the Premier League. Stones is challenging his teammates to embrace the pain, use it as motivation, and turn the tide. It's the kind of pep talk that makes you want to put on a jersey, grab a ball, and hit the pitch with everything you've got. This game isn't just about goals. It's about resilience, about shaking off the dust and showing the world what you're made of. In a heart-to-heart with ManCity.com, Stones laid it all out. He said, "We have to use the hurt and the pain that's within us, our stomachs, our brains, wherever it might be, as motivation and fuel to put things right." Now, if that's not a war cry, I don't know what is. It's like he's channeling every ounce of disappointment into a battle cry, ready to charge back onto the pitch with a vengeance. But hold on. Stones isn't just throwing out empty motivational quotes. No, he's been here before. He knows the drill. We've been in these positions in previous seasons, he calmly mentioned. It's like he's been through the football roller coaster, hit a few bumps, but came out stronger on the other side. And here's the part where Stones drops some wisdom. He's not about hyping up the future. No, he's all about that calm vibe. "I don't think we or everyone should be hyping about what is going to happen," he said. It's like he's the Zen master of the locker room, bringing everyone down from the emotional roller coaster to analyze, strategize, and bounce back. Now, let's talk about Stone's belief in the squad. He's not pointing fingers, he's standing by his brothers in arms. "I believe in us as individuals and as a team," he declared. It's the kind of camaraderie that makes you want to give your teammate a fist bump and say, "Yeah, we got this." And just when you think that Stones is done dropping truth bombs, he wraps it up with a final message of belief, like a captain rallying his crew before a storm. "We need to not forget this feeling, but not dwell on it. We have to use this pain after the success we've had. I think it can work in our favor and make us even better as a team." Now, that's the spirit. But wait, there's more. City's chance for redemption is just around the corner. On Sunday afternoon, they face off against the newly promoted Luton Town. It's like the universe throwing them a lifeline, and Stones is leading the charge. It's not just a game, it's a chance to show the world that City doesn't back down, they rise. Every winger in the Three Lions squad is finding the back of the net. Sterling, Foden, Grealish, Saka, it's like a scoring symphony. And guess who's stealing the spotlight? None other than Phil Foden. Stones, the seasoned warrior, had this to say about the young maestro. "I never seen anyone at that age like Phil." High praises, huh? Stones is basically the president of the Phil Foden fan club, and rightly so. Foden's 7 Premier League goals for City this season are turning heads, and Stones is all here for it. He's not just a teammate, he's a fan cheering from the sidelines, eager to see Foden's magic unfold. So whether it's the Premier League or the World Cup, the football world is buzzing with excitement, drama, and a whole lot of heart. John Stones, our City maestro, is leading the charge, ready to turn the setbacks into comebacks, and losses into lessons. But be sure to share your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue to unravel the mysteries that unfold in this intriguing saga.